Hello everyone. If you're a member of Paper Crafting with Paul on Facebook, you'll have seen lately that I posted a link to a stockist of Stamperia called In2Craft.com, and they had the Stamperia pads on offer at quite a good price, so I placed an order. But they've also sent me some of the Winter Tales collection. So I'm going to be making some card tutorials using some of these items, which will be available through In2Craft. So if you look them up on Facebook, you'll find links to the classes popping up there. So I've got the 12 by 12 papers, which are lovely. So you've got some cutouts here, which you can also find in the die cuts pack, and some very scenic papers. So when you're making an album, you often have a page left over. So what I'm going to be showing you in the tutorials are cards which you use up some of the bits left over. But I think I'm going to keep the 8x8 to make a little album. So, this is the Winter Tales. You can also purchase some of the die cuts. Now, when I read die cuts, I did think they were going to be like cardboard, but they're actually quite thick. So they're quite sturdy die cuts, not just paper ones. And yeah, you get 43 die cuts, and the images actually match images in the paper, so it all ties in really nicely. So I think I'll be using some of these on the cards as well. So these are what I've got to play with, but In2Craft have sent me some other items they stock for you to see. So I bring in the 8x8 pads so you can see the scale, because you can also get through them some stamps. Now the stamps, these images can be found in the paper pad as well. There you are, you can see him there. Also some nice sentiments. This is nice generic flourishes and things, so not specific to this paper pad. And you can never get enough snowflakes. I do like that set. And some floral stamps. And what surprised me when I opened these was how thick. You've got the foam and you've got the red rubber. These are quality stamps. You've also got a sheet of chipboard embellishments available. Now, the difference between the die cuts and the chipboard is these are adhesive, so you can just stick them straight down, no using glue. They're nice to go with your papers. Now, something I hadn't seen before from Stamperia were some wooden shapes. And I thought, oh, these look nice, black gessoed on the front of the albums. But there's also some coloured wooden shapes. So if you're into your mixed media and the MDF stuff, you can see they're cut ready. I thought they were quite nice. Now, something else that would look nice on your album, if you black gessoed them, would be some of these grey board shapes. So you can imagine having that cut out and black gesso over the top and highlighting around some of your images. So that'd be a nice idea for the cover. So those are the grey board shapes. I can see that compared to the 8x8, they're big. So, yeah, I think the A4. So if you're really into mixed media and like your texture pastes and stuff, there's also some stencils. poinsettia and some sentiments and more of the reindeer. And you saw her in the die cuts and on the papers already. And I love that background. I think that's my favourite stencil of the lot. And if you like to put some more 3D onto your project, there's also molds available, which are great for your soft clay. So there are 3 molds there. These are nice with the reindeer and that fairy again. Winter tales with the scenery. And a texture plate as well, full of the snowflakes. And something I've seen but never used myself is some rice paper. And you've got a really nice choice of A4 ones. What I didn't realise was they also did A3, and these are huge. And all these images can also be found in the paper pads. You can see they match, so you can tie your projects all together. So that's all the winter tale stuff they are stocking at the moment. So head to In2Craft.com, see their competitive prices, and follow them on Facebook, and you'll get some links to some ideas and some tutorials for this paper pad. So thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the classes. See you soon.